You clicked on this video. Are you curious? Now, for an introvert, I am not a big movie buff. I like baking shows. I mean, it's almost the only clean thing out there to watch anymore. But there is one movie out there that I cannot stop watching every once in a while. And I thought to myself, you know what? I can make a post about this, but why not a video? Videos are kind of timeless because a long time from now, somebody might come across this and think, I'm intrigued. What is the one movie that you need to watch this year? A must see for everybody that thinks that they're a Christian. This one. Some of you aren't surprised about this. I'm a really big advocate for American Gospel documentary. American Gospel, Christ Alone. Every once in a while, I find myself just thinking, man, I need to watch this movie again. If you haven't watched this, this is by far one of the best Christian documentaries I have ever seen. Now, some people give it a bad rap because they think there's like a Calvinistic edge to it. I gotta be honest, guys. I have watched this movie over and over and over again, and I've remembered that kind of as a backdrop, and I don't really get that. I get that they really, really want people to know the gospel. Now, what is this film about, and why do I talk about it so often? First of all, if you have followed me for any amount of time, you know that I'm an ex-New Ager, and I'm really, really passionate about talking about the Word of Faith movement and New Age in the church, and it's kind of melding together in with progressive Christianity. This documentary goes into a really good linear, in-depth look about the Word of Faith movement and how it's distorted the gospel and how they've kind of turned it into this prosperity gospel, what the gospel actually is, how they distort it, how we can do something about it. This, in my opinion, is why I think the title is kind of genius, because it is the American gospel. And I think that they point out in a very loving but firm way some of the teachers that are guilty of this, teachers that you might follow, teachers that I've talked about on my channel as well. Some people kind of look at Christianity like it's the American dream, but they look at how American Christianity has distorted the gospel for some sort of prosperous gain. It's well directed and well put together. If you think you know what the gospel is, watch this anyway. If you don't know what the gospel is, this is a fantastic resource to find it out. Now, this is a DVD, okay? I like to buy these and give them away because if you have the DVD, chances are you might actually take the time to do it. Some people don't. You can also watch it online, but best news of the year, it's on Netflix now. Now, some people have a bone to pick with Netflix about everything, but I actually think that's really cool of them to put something like this on their platform because they don't agree with this, but they're giving them a fantastic platform to reach people for the gospel. So if you have Netflix, you can look it up and find it there. I will point this out as well that they do have a second one. This one in particular is American Gospel, Christ Alone. The second one is called American Gospel, Christ Crucified. Just a little disclaimer on the second one that it talks about PSA, penal substitutionary atonement. It is the cornerstone of Christianity. They are also now in the process of filming a third one. Yes, I'm really excited for that one to come out as well. So I just wanted to come on here, make a quick video, kind of to give a shout out to this movie. I've watched it a few times again this year. I've even watched it with my almost 10-year-old, and she loves it. There's so many things in that film that she gets, and she is asking good questions about it. And she's also recognizing faces that they talk about in the film. And she's like, oh, that's that guy. He teaches this. And oh, yes, I really like what this guy had to say. And I just really like that. I like it when we have good materials, not only for ourselves, but for our children as well. So do yourself a favor, get yourself some popcorn, some ice cream. I mean, whatever you eat whenever you watch movies, and watch this. Do yourself a favor and do that. I mean, full transparency, it is long. It's 139 minutes, but I promise you, you will not regret it. And if you've already watched it, watch it again. I will leave links in the description of this video to the American Gospel social media pages, as well as places that you can find this documentary so you can watch it.